Okay, so my name is Robin Whitworth, and I am talking about Emerald today, how to reach Emerald, why Emerald is super, super important to this business. So the first thing you need to understand is that if you've become a coach, like you've signed up as a coach, you've gotten the product, you've tried the product, like you know enough to bring someone else into this business. You may not know everything about the business, but you know we have the team training website that you can have all of your people sign up to. So it's not like you have to have some big knowledge about anything to bring people into this business. The other thing is if you've signed up as a coach, you know how to sign someone up as a coach. You go and say, hey, I think you'd be really good at this. Do you want to join my team? Probably like the person that invited you to their team did for you. And they send you a link and you use Share a Cart and add the business pack. That's what makes them a coach. And if you don't know how to do that, there's videos of how to do that on YouTube and in the Coach Training Center in your Coach Online office. And so it's really simple to sign someone up as a coach. So here's the two ways you can sign people up. You see somebody that already is passionate about health. You see them and maybe they're your friend. Maybe there's somebody that, you're just like, man, I would love to work with them in a team environment. Like, I think they would really enjoy this too. You just approach them and say, hey, I am building a business from home and I want you to do it with me. Can I share some information with you? Like, it's so simple. It's when we get in our heads and worry about what they're going to think and what you're going to think and all this stuff that may or may not even happen, which is why we don't send those types of messages. But I promise that type of message is not going to offend anybody. In fact, most people are excited to be thought of and invited to something. I know I am. When people send me an invite to like an Usborne book party or a Pampered Chef party or a makeup party or whatever, even if I'm not interested, I would rather be invited than find out my whole neighborhood went to this party, but they didn't invite me because they were worried I was going to be offended or something weird. Like, I think it's more offensive to people when you assume what they won't or will want to do. So if you really enjoy this business, you see the potential, you're having a good experience, then by all means, share it. That's what we do when we go to a good restaurant. That's what we do when we go to a good movie. So getting people and inviting people to this business is not the hard. Actually, there's nothing hard about it. But that seems to be where people get stuck in their mind that it's this hard thing to invite people to coaching. So there's two ways you do that. Either somebody that you see like that, that's a friend, somebody that loves health already, you see a reason why they would do well in this business. So when they come back and say, oh, I don't know, and you can say, well, I think you'd be successful because of X, Y, and Z, you can tell them those reasons. And then there's people that need help with their health, that want to be part of something, and they want a discount. Okay, some people have coined the phrase discount coach. I like to call them a coach member because it's like getting a membership into the company so that you get a discount. And so that could be just your husband, a boyfriend, a girlfriend from college, your mom, your grandma, like a best friend down the street that just loves getting a discount, and they could definitely use some healthy nutrition, some workouts that are simple. Maybe they're a busy mom that you're thinking of. And when you talk to them about this and say, hey, I want you to come do this group with me, but I know you that you're a thrifty shopper like I am, and I want to let you know that there's this option to be a coach member and get 25% off all your future purchases. Is that something you want to consider? So just kind of, that's the other route of getting coaches on your team, is people that just would love a discount. I personally love to mention that to everybody, whether they're building a business or not, that it's kind of like a coupon or this membership where they get a percentage off. So what you have to do to get to Emerald, and Emerald rank is the first rank in Beachbody, and this is where we say, this is where your business truly begins. Because if you're just a coach, like you can get a few customers and stuff and you can coach people along and that's great. But if you want a business, You need a team that's going to help build a business. Like if you're by yourself, you're kind of more like a consultant or a nutritionist that works at the gym every now and then. And so Emerald is when you truly open a business. Before, you're kind of just a consultant. But when you become Emerald and actually add people to your team, all of a sudden you actually have a business where you have other people working with you, and all of their volume creates an opportunity for you to get what Beachbody has set up called team cycle bonuses. And so when those people that you sign up to be on your team create volume by getting their Shakeology, getting products, whatever, most people are getting Shakeology every month, so you'll have this monthly volume that starts to accumulate. And every time there's 100 volume points on one side and 200 volume points on the other side of your business, because in Beachbody we're a binary model. You'll have a coach over here and a coach over here when you're Emerald. You will get a bonus check from that ratio, the 100 to 200. And once you start accumulating that volume, it just snowballs from there. Emerald is amazing. You'll get a shout out online for it. Emerald is where your business starts. It's where you're going to start saying, I have this team. It's when things start to get really fun. Also at Emerald, when you're an Emerald coach and you're hitting Success Club, which is the 2 points that come from an HD order of products equaling 90 volume, or getting a challenge pack, whether a coach or a customer, that's how you get 2 points, and you want to get over 5 points a month. But if you're an Emerald getting Success Club, you are qualified to receive leads from the company. So if someone goes to beachbody.com and orders something without a coach, your name is in the little pool of them to send all of those people to. It's awesome. And if you're an Emerald reaching Success Club with 10 or more points, you're in the pool of all those people that order Shakeology and products, and you'll actually get commission straight from those people if you're Success Club 10 or higher and Emerald. It's amazing. So Emerald is like this huge shiny thing that should be your very first goal in Beachbody. So let's talk about hitting it, because the average time to hit Emerald in the company right now is 1 week. Okay? It is not hard. I believe you can hit Emerald in a day. And that's what I would like everyone watching this video to consider. Make a list right now. Before you get off this call, make a list of all the people you're thinking of right now. I know when I started, I had a big list. And I was Emerald. It took me 6 weeks, but I had a lot of brain stuff to get over to get to Emerald. But I have since been able to sign up 2 coaches a month without like any issue, because I've worked through some of those limiting beliefs I had in my mind about my ability and my confidence. So I think you can do it in a day. It might take a few days for people to like get back to you or whatever, but you can for sure get to Emerald in a week, for sure. So before you get off this call, I want you to know who your 2 people are that you are for sure that they will sign up with you. And it might be your husband, and it might be your mom, and it might be these people, but getting to Emerald, having that rank advancement right out of the gate, having yourself being shouted out in social media as someone that's just given themselves the first promotion, that does huge, huge things for your business, for people watching and seeing if you're legit and gaining that social proof, that social confidence that you are building your business and you now have a team and it's only been like a month since you've joined, or a week, or a day. And what will that do for your personal confidence? Like, Emerald is huge, you guys. That's where your business truly begins. That's where the true compensation plan starts for you. So you want to get there as soon as possible. Now, say you're like, well, I don't know if my grandma or my mom or my boyfriend or whoever is going to stay on as a coach. Don't worry about that right now. Because once you like get that promotion and you create that momentum and energy in your social media, on the team page, I want like the energy from people wanting to join your team is going to be different. So it's important to get there as soon as possible. So even if your boyfriend or your brother or whatever like drops off coaching in like a couple months or something, you will have added so many more other people to your team from that initial momentum that it won't matter. Okay, that's the goal. Now, if you choose that coaching isn't for you in a couple months and everybody drops off together, then nobody cares. It's not a big deal. It's like you start a job and you're like, you know what, this isn't for me. You back off. Nobody like isn't your friend because you decided not to have this job. So don't let yourself get stuck in what other people think or assuming anything weird. Just decide who your 2 people are that you're going to sign up. Message your coach who they are and go for it. Send out a message that's like, hey, I started this business. I'm working for my first promotion. Will you help me get there today? And you can say that type of a message to someone that already trusts you, like someone that's close to you, like a boyfriend or a brother or a grandma or a mom or whatever. Maybe it's your best friend. And what's the most, you know, the worst that could happen is that they get these amazing products and they get healthy and they love them. The best that could happen is they get these amazing products and they love them and get healthy and decide that they want to share it too. So either way, like, there is no risk, is what I would love for you to understand. Reach out to these people and say, hey, I'm doing this first promotion. So when it comes to getting to Emerald in a day, that's all you need to do. You need to make a list. I suggest making a list of like 50 to 100 people and then putting a star next to the ones that you really think will do it. And then you need to have like the 2 top people that you really think will do it and approach them today and just say, I'm doing this business. I want you to do it with me. Will you help me get to my first promotion? I know how to get you there too. And you can just speak with that confidence because you've been there. So anyway, that's how you get to Emerald. It's super simple, but it is huge. Emerald is so important. You need to get there ASAP because that inertia, like we've said, will propel you forward and it creates so much momentum for your business. And that's where the money starts. That's where it starts getting fun income-wise. So we have a great team to bring them into. There's training if they actually want to build. Go out and make Emerald happen today.